Y'all, it's a nigga yelling at the top of his lungs down there. I don't know what he talking about. So if I start pulling out Switchy, you know what I'm saying? If I start reaching for Switchy, just know that I'm just trying to defend myself. That's it. I'm not on nothing extra. I'm just trying to defend myself. What's going on though? You feel me? We back. Day 7. Today is Sunday. It is officially my first week in Arizona, bruh, and it feels amazing. I know all of y'all are doing well because you found this video. You feel me? I've been waking up every day and just learning. You feel me? Shout out to my guy Soluminati, bro. He been keeping me entertained. You feel me? Obviously Bob Proctor, seminars, educational videos, my book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. You know, they've also been keeping me entertained, but who really been like coming in clutch at nighttime when I can't sleep, bruh? Soluminati, twin. Real talk. I want to let y'all know something real quick, man. Today's video, I had no plan. I don't know what I was going to talk about, but it just came to me, bruh. As I was walking out the door, actually, I want to talk about our imagination, bro. Real talk. I want to talk about our imagination because our imagination is one of the most powerful things in this world. You feel me? It's one of the most powerful things in this world, and I want to just let y'all know that. Hold on, these folks staring at me. I gotta get yeah. What's going on, y'all? How y'all doing? But like I was saying, our imagination, bro. Everything was created twice. You know. I was explaining this to my mom yesterday, and she was talking to me on how she was just trying to really explain to my brother on how being naive could she don't want my brother to become cold-hearted. And this is a little off topic, but I'm gonna explain to y'all like what I mean in a second. But she just doesn't want my brother to be naive because he feels like he has a good group of friends, but my mom basically was just trying to explain to him, like, you know, even your friends that be the closest ones to you that'll do you wrong, bruh. And, you know, he genuinely feels like his friends would never do him wrong. Hold on. All right, as long as we recording, for some reason my tripod is on my power button. I want to move it, but it might stop the recording, so I'm not even going to move it. But yeah, man, she was just trying to explain to him on how, like, your friends, family, your closest ones to you, bro, will sometimes be your downfall. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, that's true. And you don't have to be paranoid. Like, that shouldn't make you paranoid. If anything, it should just make you more aware of who you hanging out with. You know, it should just make you more aware of who you spending your time with, the people that you telling things to, you know what I'm saying, the people that you going around, hanging around with and stuff like that. And basically, the reason that I'm saying that is because, like, everything was created twice. Now, you might not think you creating your friend group, but you are. I'm gonna tell you right now, you are. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, you're not imagining having shit friends. But everything is frequency, everything is vibration, bro. And you are who you attract. You feel me? So the more that you raise your vibration, bro, the more that you tap into your imagination and really use your imagination to its fullest extent to create the life that you deserve, man, the better luck you'll have with friends. And I don't even want to use the word luck because luck is just a word that describes the unknown. And we knowing shit around here. You know what I'm saying? But everything was created twice, bro. Everything was created twice in the brain, not in the brain. The brain is the shit that doctors, you know what I'm saying, see. I'm talking about the mind. Everything was created in the mind and then brought to physical reality. Now, a lot of y'all may not understand that, and I'm gonna explain it to you how I understand it, okay? I notice when I explain things how I understand it, other people understand it too, Because I like to simplify shit. You got to simplify shit to me for me to understand it, my nigga. Like I said, I ain't pay too much attention in school, my nigga. You feel me? I didn't. I wasn't the school type of guy at all. And that's okay, because I make more money than all of my teachers now. The whole school district, actually. That's besides the point. Everything was created 2 times, bro. If you know how to fantasize, if you know how to use your imagination and think and just imagine, you are one step ahead, okay? Because yesterday, in yesterday's video or the day before that, I was saying on how the subconscious doesn't know the difference between a joke and what's serious, and it doesn't know the difference between real or what's fake. So when you're imagining something, that's putting an impression on the subconscious mind, like basically saying, like, this is reality. You know what I'm saying? So when you're imagining stuff and your subconscious mind is like kind of watching it a little bit or taking it all in, you're really living whatever you're imagining in your subconscious mind, and that's reprogramming your paradigm to always think like that. And once you reprogram your paradigm, you can have anything you want. You're unstoppable. You know? It's all about evolution, bro. Everything is just evolution. Do you want to grow? You got to ask yourself these questions. Do you want to grow? Are you content with where you are in life? What do you want? Do you know what you want? I know what I want. You know, you should know what you want. If you want to do anything in life, you got to know exactly. You got to be able to pinpoint exactly what you want. Okay? You can write it down. You can think it. You can say it. You can imagine it. You can fantasize about it. You should fantasize about it all the time. Every day. Every single day. Do it for 90 days. Make it a habit. Okay? Make it a habit. Because it is lonely at the top, bro. And you really only got yourself. And it's kind of crazy to say, but it's true. Because once you start reaching these heights of success, these levels of success, you can't be around the people that you were usually or once around, you know? Because your life is like meaningful now. Like, everybody's life is meaningful, don't get me wrong, but a lot of people do meaningless shit, so it kind of like takes the meaning down a few notches, you know what I'm saying? Keep the palm trees in the back waving and shit. Yeah, man, shit going on. Like, everybody's life has meaning, obviously. We're all very, very important, you know? Our minds are a center of divine operation. A lot of people don't understand that, and a lot of people don't really know what that means. And to simplify it to you, man, your mind is the center of everything that you want in life. Everything. Anything that you want is 5% strategy. No, 5% strategy, 95% mindset. 5% skill, 95% mindset. All right? It all starts here, bro. This is the most important thing. You don't have to worry about anything else. Obviously, take the steps to wherever you want to go, or you're just going to be stagnant in life. It's very, very stagnant in nature, but focus on this first. Get this right. Everything was created twice. Okay? All of these homes, all of these houses were created in the mind first. And then someone built them and created it twice. You don't have to know how you're gonna do everything. Stop trying to figure it all out, my nigga. Stop trying to figure it all out. You don't have to have it all figured out. Nigga, nobody has it all figured. The Wright brothers, the people who created the planes, who created the first fucking plane, they didn't know how to create a plane until they got that bitch in the air. They didn't know how to fly until they started flying. You know? They didn't know how to fly until they started flying. Nigga who created the light bulb, he didn't know how to light the world up until he lit this motherfucker up. You feel me? Just start. You don't have to know how you doing everything until you make the decision to do it. And in that, you'll just figure it out. It'll just be intuitive. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're really supposed to be doing something, you're gonna figure it out as you go. Like I said, I ain't had no motherfucking idea for this video. I just turned the camera on and we here, baby. 10 minutes later, you know? And I'm going live for y'all today. Tap in. You feel me? It's just like you gotta be willing to create and evolve, bro. That's really where it starts. You just gotta be willing to. You gotta be willing to look stupid sometimes, bro. You're not gonna be a professional at everything, bro. You know, it's a brand new channel. I'm not gonna know what type of content I really want to put on this channel until I'm starting to make the content. I'm creating it all as I go. Your mind is a center of divine operation. Nothing can stop you, my nigga. Nothing. Not shit. I know it's hard to be fearless in nature. You know, everybody be scared of shit sometimes. But you should be fearless as much as you can. You know, life is beautiful, but you know, it's a lot of weird motherfuckers out here. You just gotta be aware. You don't gotta be scared. You just gotta be aware. You gotta know what the fuck is going on, man. I love and appreciate y'all. And like I said, I'm gonna keep dropping these videos for y'all every day. Every single day. Because this shit helped me, you know? It's helping me too. Me being able to come on here and talk to y'all and get my thoughts out and get my emotions out, it helps me. And we all learning at the end of the day. I'm learning from myself. Y'all are learning from me. I can learn from y'all in the comment section. Like, I want y'all to be more responsive in the comments and let me know things that y'all want me to talk about, things that I may have like not went into detail on. Let me know in the comments, bro. I got y'all. I'm willing to learn, bro. If y'all feel like y'all can teach me anything, teach me. I love y'all, man. Keep evolving. Keep going crazy. I'm gonna see you in the next video. It's getting loud.